Hello, all you beautiful people. I put a video out yesterday explaining my feelings, and so far it has not gotten much traction. It's had 11 views, and I've lost one uh, subscriber. And I imagine that once it gets out there some more, I'll lose some more. But you know what? That's okay, because it is what it is. This channel was started because talking about being chronically ill. And I am chronically ill, but I'm also an American that is very proud of was very proud of my country. The last year and a half has shown the ugly belly of this society and this country, and I'm sorely disappointed in my fellow Americans. The people that call yourself patriots, you're not patriots. Patriots don't hate other Americans. They don't hate other people. They don't use fear as a way to get people to do what they want to do. Educate yourself. As long as I have a platform, I'm going to use it. I will talk about all kinds of stuff. My family was here. We had 14 people in the house. I've got lots of quilts to finish up. I have to go to John Fabric and get some backings and get some stuff done, get these quilts done. But I want to get on here. I'm going to try to get on here as much as I can daily, just because I want to get back in the habit. And I miss many of you. Some of you are going to find your way out, I'm sure, because I will not apologize for where I stand and how I believe. The last year and a half, America has shown its ugly belly, and the white supremacists, the Christian nationalists, you people are wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I have my doubts that the Christian nationalists have ever opened the Bible, because I've had them tell me that Jesus was never a refugee. Yes, he was. You have to read past the birth a little bit and see that he had to go to Egypt because King Herod was going to kill all the babies under the age of 2. You got to continue to read. Egypt and Nazareth are not the same country. They're different. They're not in the same country. They're in different countries. The blatant hypocrisy, the blatant bigotry, the blatant blasphemy is not acceptable. I'm hard pressed to back any church that preaches politics from the pulpit. And I'm hard pressed to have any government that tells me what religion everyone needs to practice. Freedom from religion is also freedom of religion. And I know this doesn't have anything to do with what I normally talk about, but like I said, I have this platform. I'm going to use it. I will be all over the place because it's the way I talk. But we can't keep going on like this. Something has to be done. And I don't know what the answer is. But I have hope now that the country of Georgia and South Korea are both having uprising of the citizens. They're marching on the capital cities. If South Koreans can do it, we can do it. I may have to buy a bulletproof vest and gas mask and a helmet. But, you know, like I said yesterday, I'm already an enemy of the state. I ran for office in Arkansas as a Democrat for a House seat, and I'm already on somebody's list. So, I'm not going to go down without a fight. And I'm not feeling sorry for people that are finding out what they voted for. I'm feeling sorry for the rest of us that we've got to live with what you chose. But I don't care that you're just now finding out you don't have going to have insurance because you didn't know that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act was the same thing. Do your due diligence before you vote, not after. I said yesterday that there's a saying that when America sneezes, the rest of the world gets a cold. Well, rest of the world, if you're not in the U.S., we're sick. We're past sneezing. So watch out. You're not going to be doing well at all. You cannot vote in a fascist into the government and let him put convicts and people that don't know what they're doing in places of holding in charge of things. This is asinine and it's stupid. You know, what it is, frankly, Donald Trump is stupid and he doesn't want anybody smarter than him in his cabinet. That's it, plain and simple. I truly believe that is what it has come down to. Because if you're a smart leader, you find somebody that knows what they're talking about and put them in that spot, then you don't have to worry about it. You don't fire the generals and then put somebody that doesn't know anything about it in there. Now, come on. And it's quiet, and it's it's eerily quiet, which makes me wonder what's going on. Because something, I know, you know, Democrats like to lay down and play nice all the time, and it's getting old. It's time to fight fire with fire. But even the loud ones are not talking. It's eerily quiet, which makes me wonder what's going on. There's something going on. I just have a feeling. Because why wouldn't the loudmouths be talking? And I'm talking about Democrats this time. I'm not talking about Republicans. And besides, I don't consider Republicans MAGAs. MAGAs are a whole thing in their own. Republicans are welcome here. MAGAs are not. If you're a self-proclaimed MAGA, get lost. Take yourself out. Go to another channel, because this channel is not for you. I'll get back to talking about daily life. I'll get back to talking about the beauty of where I live. I'll get back to talking about my family. I'll get back to talking about chronic illness. But right now, I'm not losing sleep over my chronic illness. I'm not losing sleep over my family. I'm not losing sleep over the beauty of the place that I live. I'm losing sleep over the fact that my country is gone to hell in a handbasket. I know you're not used to me talking this way, but I cannot, in good conscience, not use my platform to speak up. So I apologize to those of you that have been following me for years and just want to check in and see how I'm doing. This is how I'm doing. I just stick with me. We'll get back to normal eventually. I hope. And we'll get back to the daily talks about things we want to talk about. But right now is not the time nor the place, because this cannot be happening. I know it's happening, but it cannot be happening. We can't allow this to keep happening. The pendulum, you know, the pendulum's always swinging. And the further it goes one direction, the further it goes the other direction, and it will keep doing that until it can land in the middle. Well, we're doing a hell of a lot of swinging. And people want to criticize Biden for pardoning Hunter. I don't blame him. They got him locked up, and you're going to have a crazy person in control of your kid's life? No. And besides that, it showed me he has a spine. Use the spine. It's time to start fighting fire with fire. I'm tired of us obeying the rules all the time, and they don't have to obey any rules at all. It's time. It's past time. The people that sat home and didn't vote, you're just as guilty as people that voted for this crap. If you were allowed to vote, if you had the civil right to vote, you should have gotten yourself registered and got in there and voted. You could have voted early. You had 2 freaking weeks to vote. And couldn't trouble yourself. That's worse. You're going to take everybody else's choices away. Mm-mm. But do what you need to do. Should you stay? Should you go? That's up to you. That's up to you. I won't entertain stupid talk. I won't entertain name calling. If you want to debate and use intellect to debate with and facts, not regurgitate talking points, that's fine. But if you're willing to get into a debate, be willing to debate without name calling. Tell me why you want a king instead of a president. Explain that to me. Why do you want a dictator over president? When was the good old days? I have more rights than my daughter-in-laws or my mother. I peaked. Our country peaked with my generation. Not cool, not okay. I have to do this because what's my mantra? Live life to the fullest, live life with no regrets. And if I don't say what I think, then I will regret it. If you watch the whole thing and just want to put a color down, it's blue. But I'll see you again, or